Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Detroit.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 5. Now Goff gonna hold on to it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They're gonna try to run here with Gibbs. First down and more inside the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Number 1, Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 7.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Mahomes now to throw again. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 11 makes it.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 1st touchdown this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 4
yards on the big.
They bring the tight end in motion.
At the 28-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That one incomplete. This is 3rd and 6.
Number 88, incomplete.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
And 6.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. DJ Reed brings him down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He connects with Gray on that one. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
Brings up second and 9.
Mahomes looking to throw on second. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Williams in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Whoa! That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
A give here to Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and long. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So I guess Kansas City will retain possession. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On second down, Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That is caught, and he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown, touchdown Lions. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Chiefs 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll let one go. Down the middle.
Mahomes pass.
3rd and 9.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Patrick to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray.
Second carry. Defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
City Chiefs. 1st down.
Throwing is Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
brings up third down.
Throwing is Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Goff in the pistol. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Goff gives it to Gibbs.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Throwing on second down. Goff to the right side. That's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Detroit.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. Second down, they need 7.
87, Sam Laporta.
Now, Goff. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Then caught by Gibbs. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
A 56-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. They're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Arizona defense coming up big. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. Oh, what line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play.
37-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The former first-rounder, Felix Anudike Uzomah, gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
And this is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So it's about as bad a two-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. To Slav, a man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And they have the first down, so they get the completion on first and 5, and now they'll set up first and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. He was defended by Brian Crook.
On second down, it's Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Noel Williams is there to bring him down. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Milroe.
When you can win so fast best as an edge rusher. You put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Here's the Lions punt team now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Crazy. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. DJ Reed brings him down.
The 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards.
No way, you're kidding me. Let's pick it up.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Goff. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
21, Chiefs 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 10.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On comes the Chiefs punter.
Formation for the Chiefs.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, gone. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is gone. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 14, and the Lions 1st down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books, and Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. To Slav, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Lions.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Jameson Williams.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. From the 31, here's second down and 2.
At the 31-yard line. 8 yards on
throwing now, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
With Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First
Set to go now on first and 10.
28-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll run again. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Brings up second and goal.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run it, and he will score. Game on. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his second touchdown tonight. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Raymond now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Pass to the running back, David Montgomery. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 7 and a Lions first down.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Gibbs. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. This is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Patrick to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute. And this remains a 2-point game. With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, good night from Kansas City.